Hey peeps, welcome in. It's me, Pigeon, which is your resident pigeon fae from the UK, and today we're doing the other game from the Detective Grimoire series. We're doing Tangle Tower, which I've been wanting to play this game for a while. There is a huge art style shift from the first game, but the first game was fun, so I feel like you guys will like this one too. If you liked the first Tangle Tower, the first Detective Grimoire, you're going to like this game. Like, personality-wise, this new one, you can tell that they improved. From what I can see, you can tell that they've improved. And I'm mega looking forward to playing this one today. It's been on my list for a while. And because it's Pigeon's week off, Pigeon gets to choose the games. Pigeon's week off, Pigeon gets to choose the games. As if I don't always choose the games. But yes, Tangle Tower today. Excited. Excited to play more detective game. Let's get into it. Let's get in. Let's do the thing. God, that art is so tasty. Just that art is so tasty. Hi, Mort. Welcome in, hun. I'm good, thank you for asking. Chilling, vibing. Enjoying my week off. Having lots of fun playing Minecraft in my free time. Getting excited to play this game after playing the first one last week. The Beninging. In the Beninging. Tangle Tower. Mid-afternoon. So you'll see, there is a huge art style shift. A huge art style shift. Lake's Edge. Whom's to you?
You ready, Sally?
Grimoire, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
So this is the same girl as from the first game, the one who was on the who worked the merchandise store. They've changed her design quite a lot, but I think that's who this is because it's the same voice actress.
Just checking.
I like that because this game came out like, I want to say 4 years after the first game, and they managed to keep the same voice actors, which I think is nice. It's nice when they can get the same voice actors to play the same characters.
Do you have the map?
And they've kept her personality, which I like as well.
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
Hi, Belladonna. Dequicho? Dequicho from the comic series? Yeah! Dequicho from the comic series game is back. This is the sequel. They're coming out with a third game next year, which is why we're playing these now. But the art style is really different, right? Different but better, I would argue.
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on.
But it should be good, because they're all sort of supernatural themed.
Did you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
How is audio? Peeps, before we continue. How is audio? Can you guys hear the voice acting? Audio is good, thank you. I just wanted to make sure, because we've had it before, where I've been playing a game with voice acting, and you guys couldn't hear it. Also, hi Murder. Case file. Murder victim, Freya Fellow, 19. Died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, 58. Location, Flora's tower. Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The red colour on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. Yeah, Mortalis! Mortalis, this is the same game series. This is the sequel to Swamp Creature game. This is why I thought people would be hyped about this one, because this is the sequel to that game, and people really liked that game in chat last time. Like, this is the sequel. They made a sequel, like, several years afterwards, and now it's been another 5 years, and they're making the sequel now. Because this one came out in 2014? Let me double check that. Also, yeah, Mura, I'm ready for names. I'm ready for nameage. Tell me nameage. No, this one came out 2023. And it's 2026. So, like, yeah, like another 3-4 years. So, like, it should be good. Yeah, we're in for a fun one. This game series is good. Right. Now we're introducing the Great Pigeon, worked the Fagar boss, Tuesday Riz, detective of Shrimpage, witch apprentice of the 12th Circle necromancer, Murakan, satirist of archaeology, trap finder of the party. Oshi, best and favourite pigeon, owner of Snaremy, friend of Snoobis, Great General Snidgen, inheritor of the Grundlewald estate, co-founder of the View Spooky Girls group. The pigeon aka La Quicho from this neighbor. Minecrafter with Lidevi, maker of the good soup, combination of gasoline and gunpowder. This title needs 2 parts to be fully encompassed. We're committing murder on trains. Dino Cop is not a good thief. Detective Grimoire sounds like he's a magic detective with a book. Oh my god, the dinosaurs are American. The swamp creature returns. Beloved by many, I love you. Wishes. The swamp creature returns. I don't know if the swamp creature is going to be in this one, because we're in a different location. But, like, there should be more magic shenanigans. And collector of snubloons. Everyone should invest in my cryptocurrency, snubloons. My very real cryptocurrency. The very, very real did not make it up at all. Ooh, fucking hell, Belladonna. I hope everyone's alright. Like, I hope they recover. My uncle used to work in a bookies. For Americans, that's the place where people go to place bets on horses and football over here. And he got robbed twice, and it gave him alopecia when he was younger. Because he'd worked for a bookies for like over a decade. And he got mugged twice in a month, and it just completely fucking decimated him. And he got really bad stress alopecia. Mura's fine, and if you need to take a break from the stream title, Mura, to focus on your studies, I would rather that people like... Life stuff is more important. I say this all the time. I say this all the time, and I'm going to keep saying it. It's life stuff is more important. Pigeon streams will always be here. The VODs will eventually all go up on YouTube, it may just take me a while. Don't worry about missing things. It's more important to me that people do important life stuff. Yeah, they're very not a scam snubloons. I do not plan to do a rug pull. What are you talking about? I have no plans to do a rug pull. I'm not going to get you all to invest in snubloons and then suddenly leave with all your money. I would never do that. Smile. I would never do that, smile. Oh, congratulations, Mura! Congrats on passing both of your finals. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually been inside a bookies. They're kind of dying out, which is why he had to change job recently. Because they're kind of just a dead... They're a dead format. Nobody goes to the bookies anymore. If anyone's placing bets, they're doing it online now. I'm glad everyone... Well, obviously Bella, I hope you get better. But I'm glad everyone else is doing okay. So far, information on the murder that we've got before we even go in. This green-haired girl down here, she's our victim. Lady in the painting up here, main suspect, but I doubt she's done it. They're saying that the knife is painted in the painting. And on the painting, that's also, the red on the painting is blood. Nah, Belladonna, everyone knows it's Foxy Bingo. Everyone does all their gambling on Foxy Bingo now. We've all turned into bingo ladies. I'm joking. Chat, don't gamble. Chat, don't... Only gamble in responsible ways. I don't gamble at all. Because my family is predetermined. I have it in my genetics for a gambling addiction. So I just don't. I know that it would end horribly. I don't even play gacha games anymore because I was like, oh no, this is bad for me. I don't even play like Genshin Impact or anything anymore because I'm like, this is bad for me. Right, what other info have we got? Tangle Tower. A small painting on a scrap of paper. A few notes have been written on the back. Nowadays it goes by Tangle Tower, but it's actually a pair of towers connected by a mansion at the base. It's surrounded by a circular lake. The water is an unusual mix of colours. The lake is enclosed by sheer, pale cliffs. They're too steep and smooth to climb. Tangle Tower is currently home to both the Fellow family and the Winter family. Okay, so the only gambling that I am vaguely connected to is that I have premium bonds. But to be fair to myself, I have good numbers on my premium bonds, and my grandparents got them for me since like I was born all the way up until I was 18. So I didn't buy them, but every so often my numbers come up and I get like 25 quid in my bank, 25, 50 quid in my bank. So like that kind of gambling, fine. Like it's more like an investment or a random lottery where you just have your numbers in. That I'm not so opposed to, as long because you just kind of leave them. You're not adding more money to it. Oh yeah, Marshall's fine, hun. Thank you for asking. No damage to the house from what we could understand. He had to go to hospital to get a burn checked out from where he punched the fire to put it out. This isn't a joke. So for those who don't know, D&D Mondays, Marshall is our DM, and we had to cancel this week's session partway through because a candle set some flowers on fire in his house. And his idea to put out the fire was to punch it, so he punched the fire out. Which I think is incredibly funny. I think that's incredibly funny. No fire. Goodbye, punch.
It's a bird bath. Is that just rainwater? Looks a little weird.
The birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune.
Please don't do that.
No! Marshall's American. He's just a Chad. Marshall's just a Giga Chad. Marshall's just a Giga Chad like that. He'll punch a fire. He don't care. He'll punch a fire. He don't give a shit.
That's a big lake.
It's kind of purple. Looks poisonous.
I think it's just water.
Yeah, water with poison in it. It's a little boat we used to cross the lake. It's the only way on or off the island.
What a comforting thought.
I wonder why they changed her to have the big space buns.
What are they?
Wind chimes. Silent, wooden wind chimes.
It's just an archway, but it seems a little ominous. Like walking through it might give you bad luck.
Too late. So, who do you think did it?
Sally, you know full well we haven't met a single suspect yet. We haven't even been to the crime scene.
Still, I reckon I've got it all worked out.
Sally? Sally? You can't just assume you know who the murderer is at this point when you don't know who all the people are. We need to know who all the people are so we can find the least suspicious person and pin it on them. It has to be the least suspicious person, that way we look like we're very good detectives. If it's the most suspicious person, we just look like normal detectives. But if we go for the least suspicious person and pin it all on them, we look like very good detectives. Also, yeah, it's pretty though. It's pretty. Everything's very pretty. The gardens.
It's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Any fish in there?
Not a single one. Although there is something in there.
It's a cassette tape.
A cassette tape?
Or it used to be.
A cassette tape has been damaged by water. The ink on the label is blurred and illegible.
It's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster.
Playing a harp.
Playing a harp.
Of
Hang on a
course.
second.
Oh, we don't know a code.
It isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
It's a fish creature, like the one from the swamp.
Let's come back later.
It's a creature, like in the swamp.
It must do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
An old-weathered statue of an amphibious creature holding a large harp. Symbols are engraved on each of the harp's 4 columns.
What animal is that?
Hawk. Bear. Lizard.
Hawk-bear lizard.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard.
A hawk-bear lizard, of course. Everyone knows about hawk-bear lizard. It's a keystone species.
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
I think it's supposed to look like that. It's an egg.
Egg.
Spooky.
Egg. Egg.
What do you think it's for?
Egg.
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No.
The voice acting is so good, that voice crack was fucking
It's a
excellent.
bandstand.
Bit small for a bandstand.
It's a one-man bandstand.
A one-man bandstand? Try saying that 5 times fast. I feel like that would be hard. One-man bandstand, one-man bandstand, one-man bandstand, one-man bandstand. One-man bandstand, one-man bandstand, one-man bandstand. That's a tongue twister and a half. Man bear pig.
It's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to say, too quiet?
It's not. It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
Sally is good. I like Sally. I don't know how I feel about having this as the way we move compared to the last game.
Oh.
What?
Oh. There's an O on the floor.
Oh yeah. Tangle tour.
Twir.
Twir. Twir.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh yeah. Tangle.
Twir.
Twir. Tangle twir.
Little bird feeders.
How do you know they're for birds?
Yeah.
Is that an envelope?
They could be for not birds. They could be for fish.
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there. Let's read it.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
No, definitely.
I'm a detective. I don't give a shit about someone's privacy. I'll read their mail. An envelope has been ripped open and there's a single piece of paper inside. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you've memorized it, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons, but you will not find it down there. Okay, so we're missing a sheet.
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us. Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not?
Ooh, that's a pretty doorbell. Dun 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 dun.
It's a little melody.
That seems like it'll be useful for a puzzle.
Let's head to the crime scene first. It's at the top of the west tower, I think.
We got uppies. We climbed a tower.
Sally, check those plants for clues.
Is soil a clue?
Soil could be a
It's not
clue.
marked. A big letter F.
Of course. Who doesn't hang a giant banner of their initial in the lobby of their mansion?
Of course.
What
Everyone
is
knows.
that?
Everyone knows you have to hang a giant your own initial. Everyone knows that you always have to hang a giant your initial in the lobby of your home. It's mandatory. It's a law.
I think it's a family tree.
Let's have a look closer.
Lord Fellow.
Looks like he was married twice.
Scandal.
Scandal. Le scandale.
Lady Fellow.
Do these people not have first names? Lord Remington.
He sounds important.
Lady Remington.
Lady Remington.
I think I have one of those in my bathroom. Lord Pointer.
This goes back a couple of generations. Lady Pointer.
How do you become a lady? I want to be a lady.
You have to marry into nobility, love.
Selena Stone.
You have to marry into be a nobility to be a lady.
No family line. Apparently, she just appeared out of nowhere.
Felicia Fellow.
Freya's mother.
Do you think she still lives here?
Damien Dusk.
Whoa. Is it too late to change my name to Detective Dusk?
It's Freya's father. Do you think he still lives here?
That is fair. Damien Dusk is a sick-ass name.
Freya
That
Fellow.
is a sick-ass name. I'll give them that one.
The murder victim.
She's barely related to the main family at all. Flint Fellow.
A purebred fellow, if there ever was one. Married a randomer, though.
Do you think he still lives here?
Emily Everstone. Do you think she still lives here? Fitz Fellow. Half Everstone.
Do you think he still lives here? Felix Fellow.
Felix
Looks
Fellow.
like he married his way into the Remington family.
Do you think he still lives here? Flora Remington.
I think she's mentioned in our case file. Fiona Fellow. Dead center. She must be important.
She's half Fellow and half Remington.
Do you think she still lives here?
I feel like we should come back once we know who actually lives here.
Stairs.
It's a big glass tube filled with water.
Aquarium. In your
There are
lobby.
weeds in there.
It's an
Insane.
aquarium?
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it anymore. A door.
Oh, what's behind it?
A room.
Okay, we'll go. We'll go uppies. We'll go uppies. Ooh, she's pretty.
Let's take a look at that painting first. There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it?
Looks that way.
Freya wasn't able to finish the painting. She died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood.
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene, and something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
A paintbrush was used to stab Flora because it stabbed Freya.
A paintbrush was used to kill Freya Fellow because it stabbed Freya. Nope.
No. Huh. Yeah, I think it incriminates someone, but I don't think it incriminates Flora. Like, I don't think it's incriminating this old lady. Blood, because it stabbed Freya?
Paintbrush is completely covered in blood because it stabbed Freya. That's not right.
Freya's portrait is is holding a knife tipped with blood. But it was removed from the
Flora's
scene.
portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Because Freya put it
Flora's
there.
portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because Freya put it there. Almost.
No, it's not Freya.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because it
That's why I
stabbed
think,
Freya.
is it a knife or is it a stylized something else?
What?
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting? Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here?
That was my point, is that where is the
case
actual
not
knife?
Closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
An unfinished painting.
The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell onto her back. There's a single patch of blood, right in the middle. No real signs of a struggle.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas,
So?
so she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
Huh. But the thing is, though, why is there blood on the floor below her if she was stabbed in the front?
Supposedly,
Because the
Freya
blood
was
would have
working
pulled
the painting when she
on
was
her.
killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
We should check the brush. Yeah, the paintbrush is covered in red paint, so the paintbrush wasn't used to do the painting.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was...
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Right? Like, It's saying that it's covered in red paint, not blood. So somebody else added the blood.
Is that an egg? An egg with bird feet.
It's also covered in gemstones.
A Fabergé egg.
What a completely ordinary object.
Fabergé
I
egg.
think it's a container for something.
Those gems look like they come off.
Fabergé egg. We want top Lello. Oh wait, no. This is this. So it's sideways. This is rotated from the other one. Where is... blue and red? But they need to swap. Green and red. Purple and blue. But they need to swap. Purple and purple. You can't see my cursor, so it's kind of hard to show off what I'm talking about here. But the purple diamond links to the purple diamond, and they're in like a zigzag. Where is this zigzag? Here. What am I missing? Purple to yellow. Red to blue. Purple to blue. Red to green. Purple to purple. Blue to red. Green to yellow. Hi Froggy, welcome in. Yellow is in the long, purple is in the short. Red is in the short, green is in the long. Purple is in the short, blue is in the long. Purple, it doesn't matter for the two diamonds because they are linked. Blue is in the short, red is in the long. Green is in the long, yellow is in the short. No, it's got to be this way. Oh, I'll do a posture check. Thank you. Right. Chat. Hint time. Chat hint time. Am I missing something here? Because they look correct to me.
It's some kind of clue. It's some kind of clue about where to put the gemstones.
Like, I'm not seeing anything here that's wrong. What am I missing here? Green goes there. Could try swapping them. In case it's just that I've got one mixed up with its respective partner. Well, currently I've got it so that if I flip them over, you can see where they're joined up. I've got them joined up on the same... The lines are the same. They're not in the same positions, but the lines are the same. So like this yellow to purple in the top left, that's the same as the yellow and purple behind me. That is identical. And that's what I would assume the solution is, but that's what we've got here and it's not doing anything. We have got hints, it's behind chat, but I want to try and figure it out first before we decide to rush straight to a hint at the very first puzzle. I don't get what's asking for me.
Nice work. Did it unlock? What's in there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. And
Okay.
it's a clue, right?
I'm not quite sure what I did there. Empty egg. Once unlocked, the egg can be opened. It's currently empty. The lining of the egg is a soft velvet-like material. The egg is supported by a stand made of brass, where it rests on 3 feet with pointed claws.
A bunch of old books. Covered in dust now, but they look well read.
A gramophone?
Is that a gramophone?
I think so. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
Place cassette tapes instead of vinyl records. It's pointing toward the middle of the room. There's a noticeable crack running through it, all the way from the horn down to the tape deck. Who the fuck managed to do that?
Yeah, it sure is. Think.
The cassette tape has a crack down the middle. It's a handwritten message on the label. To Freya.
Do you think it still works?
The gramophone? Yeah, we could give it a go.
Let's see. What's this one gonna say? Ominous noises. Ominous noises. Someone humming.
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
It's the same tune as the wind chimes. Da, 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 da. What's this one?
It's piano music.
Okay, so we got piano music and someone ominously humming. Talk to Freya?
Flora.
Or Flora, not Freya. Flora fellow. She's pretty.
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing. What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now. Flora fellow?
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions on...
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing. What do we do?
So she is a
Not
silent.
sure.
She's just completely
She's
silent.
entitled to her
For
silence.
now.
So I don't think it's worth asking her any questions.
Were you close with Freya? How are you two related?
She's
Did
just
you kill
completely
Freya?
silent.
Grimoire.
What? I don't even think she's listening.
Oh, she's listening.
She angry at you. You make her
Anything you should know?
angry.
Any hobbies?
Don't make the
Besides
ominous bird
staring out
lady
the window?
angry. Ominous bird lady you should not make an ominous bird lady angry. I believe that this would be mad.
Flora, this is your egg? Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there? Or is it always empty?
I don't know if maybe we're supposed to be interpreting our head tilts as yes or no. Maybe.
Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife.
We'll leave the poor lady alone.
Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence of wall.
I think it's sick. This room's sick.
We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing.
He noticed it too. I'm suspicious about this eye on the top of the ceiling. Like, I'm suspicious about this eye on the roof too. What? Chat making Pigeon angry? Chat would never make Pigeon angry. Chat knows never to make Pigeon angry. Chat knows never to make Pigeon angry. Chat would never. Chat would never. Chat would never. They know better. Chat knows better. No, no angry bird lady. Do not make the bird lady mad. Chat knows better. Smile. No, shake the pigeon. No, shake the pigeon. Now you make bird lady angry. Angry bird lady. Angry bird lady. Not happy. No Tritos for chat. Chat gets no blue. Blue is banned from chat. Chat gets no blue. No blue for chat. No blue for chat. Banned from blue. Banned from blue 1 million years. I'm joking. Chat can still have blue. You're not entirely banned from blue. Angry birds. Oh no, that would be cursed. Oh no, don't tell me things like that. Now I kind of want an Angry Birds model because I think it would be funny. Now I kind of want an Angry Birds model because I think that would be funny. Is there even a pigeon Angry Bird? Is there even a pigeon Angry Bird? This is an idea I'm thoroughly contemplating now, chat. Thanks. Thanks, chat. This is an idea I'm thoroughly contemplating, and then if I do it, I'll have to get Junie to rig it for me. Damn. Damn, this might actually have to be a thing I do. Damn. Damn. You can't just give me ideas. You're banned from blue because blue is my favourite. What happens to your passport? I eat it. Like the discussion yesterday where I said that blue sweets are superior to every sweet. Blue sweets are the far superior sweets, so you're all banned from blue. It's totally not also a reference to that Becky wants blue meme. Totally not at all also a reference to Becky, I bought you some blue.
Freya's painting supplies.
Glass pots of red, blue, yellow, black and white paint. They're all cracked down one side. Something happened. Right? That's suspicious. The fact that there's a crack in all of her paints and the gramophone. Right, and it would kind of looks like I'm changing how the game capture works. Capture my cursor. I don't care.
The whole room is a
Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
Can you guys see my cursor now? Now you can, yeah. So, that was being really annoying, the fact that you couldn't see my cursor. I feel like you need to be able to see my cursor for me to explain things to you. So, chat, is it not mega suspicious that there is a straight line from her paint supplies here to the gramophone, and both of them have big old cracks in them? Both of them are completely cracked down the middle. Her paint supplies and this. That tells me that something happened here.
That's the only door in and out of the room.
It's also on the floor.
Sure is. Guessing it's not supposed to be down there.
Oh, so the door was busted open. That's useful to know. Let's go investigate some of the other family members. The workshop.
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Oh, they're similar paints to Freya. A wooden carving of a man holding a sword. The model is hand-painted. The paint's not too skillfully applied. Yellow, blue, black and white paints were found nearby.
Nice. A real treasure chest.
How do you know there's treasure in there?
Why else would it be locked? Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it. What's the deal with that painting on the front?
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
Okay, treasure map. Oh, we've got to try and find the place that's the same. This is a cute puzzle. So, chat, so you can see behind me, there's a sea dragon, there's a tree, 2 birds and a rock. I think it's literally here. I-4. I-4. Well, maybe not. Let me have another look. This might not be it. Because there's no birds. I thought it would be I4. I thought it would be this. I4 north. We'll try north. No, because the tree and the bird. Dragging to the left of us. E3? Maybe. No, because there's no tree in that direction. We're looking for one that has birds. Oh, it's H6 West. How do I submit them? Because if you're standing on this X here, you can't see behind me. The trees in the distance, then you have the birds. Then you have the rock and the dragon. I would say that's correct, but how do I submit it? Unless that's not. Hi Junie, welcome in. No, because I think the waves throw that one off actually. There's no waves in this painting. No, because that's not got the tree. It's got the tree, but it's not got the birds. That's got a ship in view. There's no ship. This looks like the correct configuration, but there's no birds. That looks like the right configuration, but there's no rock. Here, looking down... No, that's incorrect. No birds that way from this one. No birds that way from this one. No. 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 No, no, no. This feels correct. H6 and then it's E in west. Like, this feels correct. Everything feels like it's in the right position. The rock is slightly further away from than the dragon. The island, the tree is really far away. The birds are in front of that. None of the rest of the islands have a bird next to a tree. Maybe I just don't know how to submit the answer. I am using the magic goat eyes. I am concentrating with my magic goat eyes. My magic pigeon eyes. Why? Where island? Where island? Where island? Where island? DE2? D? So we've got to be on one of the X's is the problem. And I feel like I've looked at all of the X's. Let me think again. A. This has got to be right. It's got to be this X here facing towards me. But how do I put it? How do I submit it? Because I'm pretty sure that's the correct answer.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what I think was wrong is that I was mistaking what is considered, I thought, so I'll move chat so you can see it. I might move chat anyway because you guys are kind of in the way of this thing. I might move you down here. Oh. Selected the wrong thing. You guys can go down here, but behind you there was a thing that looked like a padlock, and I thought that meant give me a hint. And I thought it meant give me a hint on the previous puzzle we did. What I think happened is that we actually had the correct solution. So that, or I thought it made you skip the puzzle. So I thought that last thing we accidentally skipped the puzzle, but I think I just had the correct answer. And so that when I clicked the button, it was like, yeah, you got the right answer. And so my brain thought that that was cheating, and so I wasn't clicking on that. But I think that is just how you submit what you think the answer to the puzzle is.
Perfect.
Like, I think I double bluffed myself.
What was in the box?
That was a pigeon dum-dum moment. Put that in the pigeon dum-dum compilation.
More wooden models. These are a little different to the one on the desk.
Aww, they're cute. Bird. Red bird. A model resembling a child with green hair. A model resembling a woman with grey hair. A model resembling a red and white bird. A model resembling a broad-shouldered man. The wooden models have been hand-painted and the paint is not skillfully applied. A pot of red paint and a brush is lying nearby. The paint has some dried red paint on it. The brush has some dried red paint.
A hammock. It's kind of worn out.
I would politely describe it as lived in. Puffer fish?
Yes. It's also a lamp, for some reason. It's a drinking horn.
Is it full of ale? Or mead, maybe?
Right now, it's just full of dust.
Oh.
Damn, no mead or
The
ale.
entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made of wood. I think it's the actual hull of a ship.
That's sick.
What is it?
He's an imp.
What does he do?
Well, if you tell too many lies, he appears at the end of your bed in the middle of the night.
Oh.
Oh my god, the relationship between these two characters is so fucking good. The relationship between these two characters is so fucking good. That feels entirely like a thing that Ree would tell Ina. Ina sees weird artifact. What is that? Ree, it's an imp, and if you tell too many lies, it will show up at the end of your bed when you try to go to sleep at night. That feels very Ree and Ina coded. That was good.
That's
That
a
one's
drawing
good.
of a mountain on a moonlit night.
Mood.
Mood. Who were Eepin?
Sir?
This
Can
music
you
is
hear
good.
me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
You're good.
I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
Out here solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, you know, that sort of thing.
I feel like he just told us something he shouldn't. You not telling us about a secret room, my guy.
Sir? Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious Fellow.
And,
Yeah, that's
Thanks.
if you would...
Oh yeah?
out here uncovering that.
Why is it playing the same dialogue? Oh, because that's the encounter.
So, Felix, what exactly do you, do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer.
Good
slash
voice acting
treasure
already.
hunter.
Voice
Yeah,
acting is
best in the
peak.
world.
We're talking like curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what
It
you're
is.
asking.
It's very good.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the Fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is,
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so he's Flora. He's the dad of the one. Okay, I understand now.
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here?
Flora is his
Right,
wife.
Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. Well, I'm sure you're up to it.
It's
What's he
there's not much
hiding?
to tell. Mostly,
What's he
I'm at
hiding?
home by myself, working on.
Come on,
Flora's,
guy.
Working on a project.
Oh,
is
is he
quite
making the
close to
little wooden
Flora's tower.
figures for his daughter?
You
He
didn't
doesn't
hear
want people to
anything
know.
unusual?
What
Oh,
qualifies
that's
as
cute.
unusual?
What have you got?
It was cute. What's your
It was
statement?
Dusk. A feeling lingered in the air.
How much of this is gonna be bullshit?
Perhaps. uncertain as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right, fine.
Aw,
I heard someone
you made
heading
him
down the
sad.
stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse
How much of this is
Poppy
going to be a lie?
disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower
Bird lady?
to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course. Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
Aww. Aww. He's lying about something, but I can't tell what if that was a lie. The music in there is cute. Whose room's this gonna be? Freya's room.
Not
This
the
is our
kind of
girl's
lamp
room.
I'd choose for my bedroom, but fair enough.
It's cool. Looks like old mining equipment or something.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Ooh, a vivarium! Nice! Or a vivarium. A vivarium if you're English.
See the leaves and twigs in there?
She got a bug.
Might have been for keeping insects.
She got a bug. That's cool.
A pillow
She got a
with
bug
pop
and that's
pattern.
cool.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate. Freya's plants. They must not need sunlight? That's weird.
What did you find in the drawers?
Nothing. They're completely empty. Drawings.
So someone's
taped up on
raided
the
her
wall.
bedroom.
What's that one on the left?
Looks like two people standing together in a garden. One of them's holding a red rose.
A drawing of a man standing in a woman with a woman in a garden. He's holding a red rose. A drawing of a young woman called Fifi. And a drawing of a person wearing a cloak.
It's a little wooden box for paintbrushes.
To the casual observer, maybe. They're not real paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
Oh, what's the puzzle here then? These two link up, I think. That feels like a top corner. That feels correct. Then that one. This one. This one, and this one. Nice, nice, nice. Except for it's behind me, so you can't see it. Let me shift. There you go. There's the solution, peeps. I'll shift it over, and then I'll shift myself. So... I can't make them taller, can I? What is... So we know the order that the paintbrushes have to go in. But like, what does it mean? It tells us, I think, the colour, the shape, and the height. And stuff. So this top row is height. Then it's colour. Then it's shape. Then it's... handle? Yeah, handle. So the first one has to be orange. Orange handle. Second one has to be green paint, so we'll just leave that where it is. Then it's the fan brush with the pink handle. That could be either of them, but we'll pick the slightly taller one. Then it's a blue. That would make sense. And then it's this one. We'll try this.
Did it. What do I win?
Not bad.
Nice! We got it. We got it first try. It just took me a second to figure out what the letter on the left actually meant.
What was in the box?
It was a key.
Just a photograph. Well, most of a photograph.
Oh, a picture of Fifi, or who I'm assuming is Fifi and Fiona. Or Fiona and Freya. And there's another person, if I move, that's behind me that's been torn out of the picture.
That painting is really something.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
This was on someone's conspiracy board.
Even though we're halfway up a tower, someone's been tracking in mud from outside. It's a fish, I think?
I think it looks more like a whale.
It looks like a koi to me.
Fine, it's a whale.
Could also be a shark. Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
He's
Aww,
had a rough couple of days.
I think he's cute. Don't be mean to the teddy bear.
Do you think this was always supposed to be a bedroom?
I don't know. It is kind of a weird shape.
No windows either. Do you think this was always
I don't know.
no windows either? Did Freya paint those animals on her ceiling?
They're kind of simplistic.
Maybe she painted them when she was younger.
The red light.
Not the kind of lamp
It's cool. Looks like old mining equipment or something.
The red light makes me think that because the painting is primarily red, that at some point there's going to be something to do with that, right? The library.
It's an illustrated book about birds.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Ever so slightly unnerving.
The ink dip is a remarkably intelligent bird with very long lifespan, even among avian mystids. Other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink dip lives most of its life alone. It has peculiar feeding habits and usually only eats the seeds of the Tantrum amica. It wasn't a knife she was holding in the painting, it's this feather. Right, 100%. She's holding the feather of this bird.
Books about ancient history, I think?
These books are ancient history. I think they'd crumble into dust if I tried to pick them up.
Good excuse.
Thanks.
Is that a snow globe?
Of sorts.
Let's have a mooch. What's this girl got going on?
Hey, look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower. There's the lake and those weird mountains. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
It looks like an egg, right? They said that the weird smooth mountains and stuff, but that looks like an egg.
Hey, look at that. It's a model of... What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing...
Like, that makes it look like an egg.
What's in those bottles?
I'm not sure. Soil samples? Books about space.
They're relatively untouched. Books about insects.
Well, theoretically. There's not a single book on that shelf.
Huh.
Someone has taken all the
It's
books on
musty in
insects.
here.
What exactly does that mean? What is must?
Must. You ask such stupid questions.
Nice.
Books about geography.
Skip. A chalkboard.
Is this a library or a classroom?
Let's have a mooch. What this girl writing? Question. I'm moving you all back up here. Because this is a question mark for me. Science. Maths. Maths, science. I think we can ignore everything on the left. Would be my guess. Everything on the left is ignorable. Everything on the right we need to focus on. That would be my guess. What does it mean? Or maybe... I feel like we don't know the answer.
Anything from that.
Yeah, I'm not sure that we have the information we need to do that.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk...
Correction. You do not need to talk to me.
Oh no? How come?
Because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis? About the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator.
Let's go, girl. You get to be a microbiologist? That's sick. That's
You will
sick.
need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Well, first of all, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro... something or other?
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination
I
with
like her.
microscopic.
I think she's
constructed
cool.
My first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing.
Oh, that would be cool.
What can you tell me
I
about
like
the murder?
her. She's
What can you
sweet.
tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm supposed to ask you.
Yes, however, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi?
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
Oh,
Aww.
So what did you do instead?
I feel like all three of them
I
probably
locked
grew
myself
up
in my
together.
room
This
and
Poppy,
cried.
Fifi, and
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
Freya.
Why?
that. I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
oh,
Oh. Pat, 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 pat. I'm patting her on the head. She deserves
I
better
was in
than
my
that.
room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face. She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs.
Thank you for the pat
When I saw
pats.
Freya lying
I
on
feel
the
so
floor,
bad for
I was
Fifi.
completely and utterly devastated. Then I took a sample of the
Yeah,
red
pat
paint
pats
on the
for her.
unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
you performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset?
Of course. Why would one affect the other?
See, I relate to this girl. She's just got hardcore autism. She's like, yeah, my friend is dead, but like it's more important to find out what caused it. There's no point getting upset until I have time to get upset. It's more important that I spend the time to figure out what happened to her first. I get her.
Fifi's bedroom
I get
should be
her.
unlocked now.
Can't wait.
Let's go. Let's skedaddle. We don't need to do anything else in the library, I don't think. Right, I feel bad for her. I get her. I get you, Fifi.
A new suspect! Don't think you can get out being questioned just because you're a bear.
I'm innocent, I promise.
Save it for the judge. Fifi's got something pinned up here.
What is all this?
They're so cute. Their characters are also cute. I just want to shake them. This is linking people together. We're linked together, me and Thingy. Huh. I don't think she's a gamer as much as she's just like a big old nerd. But what does this all mean?
Is Fifi trying to solve the mystery with math equations?
Maybe. Did you ever try that? Maybe it works.
I think she's trying to solve relationships. I don't think this is to solve the mystery. I think this is to solve relationships. Because we're linked together. Those two are husband and wife. We don't know what these people's connections are. But maybe...
Did you notice who isn't on here?
Freya?
Mm-hmm. And Fifi herself.
I think it's her trying to figure out how relationships work.
Scientific formulas, probably. I'll openly admit I have no idea what any of it means.
I don't know what that drink is, but I bet it's 99% sugar.
I'd read you the ingredients, but there's nothing written on the can.
That's even worse.
That is kind of even
It's
worse.
a magnifying glass. A big one.
How come you don't have one of those?
Why? Because I'm a detective? Should I start smoking a pipe too?
You couldn't pull off a pipe.
No, don't be mean to my beat boy Grimoire. He couldn't pull off a pipe,
What's
but
that
it's the
big book on
thought.
the desk?
Looks like something Fifi's been writing.
Is it a clue?
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology experiments.
They're so mean
It's a
to Grimoire. They're so mean to Grimoire, my boy.
Barely.
My boy Grimoire, they're so mean to him. He's just a detective.
It looks like a microscope. A big one.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, let's have a mooch.
I'm not sure this is a microscope.
I think we gotta try and connect everything up. I think we've got to try and connect everything up. That would be my guess here. Is that we've got to try and make this, yeah, the shape of the other thing. Like that. That one doesn't quite fit. We'll find the solution to this. This one's kind of like a figure out as I go kind of thing, innit? I may need even bigger. Is that the problem? Is that I need even bigger? Yeah, I think the problem is that I need even bigger. Like that. Maybe smaller, like this. Yeah, we got it. There you go. There you go. We just had to figure out what magnifying glasses had to go where.
Nice work.
A bit of trial and error on that one.
Sounds like it unlocked.
Yeah, it's built on top of a little metal box. There's a book in here.
A secret diary.
That's a whole lot of books.
Boxes of stuff.
Felix is Flora's husband, Fifi is her daughter. Let's go upstairs, let's meet everyone first. And once we've met everyone, we can start forming ideas.
You know,
Planetarium.
I always wanted one of those.
A mechanical solar system? What would you do with it?
I would look at it.
Wait a minute.
It's a puzzle.
Earth in the middle, sun on the outside. How old is this thing?
It's a puzzle. Earth in the middle. think we've got to try and get... Yeah, we've got to try and get these to match the shapes on the table. That was my guess. I think that one's fine actually where it is. Yeah, that all looks correct to me actually.
I got it.
I'm impressed.
Ooh, we did it. There was nowhere for me to input the code on the diary.
Did you hear that?
So I think maybe we've got to show it to someone.
There's a little hatch underneath? What's in there?
A bunch of paper. Looks like somebody's research.
The golden beetle, named for its exoskeleton composed of a mineral approximately 90% identical to gold, has a lifespan of several years. It fends off predators with a loud hiss, records of over 95 decibels, and by being completely undigestible, this mistid has become somewhat of a spurious reputation for causing ill fortune to those who see it. Any other notes in that?
A picture frame.
With no picture.
That's sus.
It's
A picture frame with no
solar
picture is
system.
kinda sus.
Which planet are you from, Sally?
Pretty.
Right, have we, by solving this puzzle, have we
Do you hear them?
destroyed
The
it?
stars. They're whispering. So
I remember why you
quiet,
moved you all down here.
and yet so loud.
What are they whispering about? Are they spreading rumors about us?
I shouldn't think they concern themselves with such insignificance. We are but specks of dust, you and I.
Mm-hmm. Could this speck of dust start by telling me his name?
You find yourself standing in the astronomy tower of one Professor Percival Pointer.
Seems like this tower belongs to the Pointers, and the other one belongs to the Fellows.
Well observed, my dear. Tangle Tower is something of a duality, as it happens. A meaningless
His head is
boundaries,
shaped like a
really.
birdhouse.
They exist only in our minds.
His head is shaped like
Helpful.
a birdhouse. I just needed to say that. I know it was obvious, but I kind of needed to point it out.
Not much to say. Strictly speaking, I'm the current head of the Pointer family. And of course, father to my precious Poppy.
And a professional astronomer?
Oh no, that's just a little hobby. I mean, yes, I've studied the stars for over 35 years, published 17 books.
Just a little hobby.
Sounds like you're quite well known. You must bring in a good amount of money.
Oh dear me, no. My field of research has never yielded any kind of stable financial return, nor would I expect it to. I am nothing but a humble interpreter for the cosmos, working to translate its message so that I may share it with the world.
Cool. Tell the Cosmos I say hi.
The day
I don't
began
trust
as any
him.
other,
He's
with
suspicious.
blissful, unremarkable
I'm like
routine.
half convinced that he's
I took
lying
my
about being
usual
an astronomer
morning walk
because that
around the
research we
gardens.
just found in that
Fresh air does
planetarium
wonders for the
thing
mind.
was all about
Did you
bugs.
see anyone else?
Penelope and Fitz were in the greenhouse together. I didn't bother them, of course. I sat for a while besides the pond in the garden. It's a favorite spot of mine. Eventually, I returned to my tower and buried myself in my studies for the afternoon.
Did you use your telescope yesterday?
Once the stars began to appear, naturally.
For how long?
I can't say. I've been known to lose hours at my telescope.
Did you see anything?
No actual discoveries, if that's what you mean.
So you were all alone up in the astronomy tower. Must have been a while before you found out what had happened to Freya.
Quite. Normally, I would be the last to find out about such a thing. But a curious tug of fate led me towards the fellow tower later that evening.
Okay.
I was at my telescope. for
So
the
he's
majority of
sus
the
as
evening,
fuck, right?
But at one point, I returned to my desk to look something up in a reference book. I couldn't find the book I wanted, so I figured Fiona must have borrowed it. I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall. I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library. She looked impatient and slightly frustrated.
Same as ever then?
Quite. I passed her by
Oh, so
and
do we
went
know
upstairs to
Hawkshaw?
Fiona's room.
Who is
The
Hawkshaw?
door was locked, but I could hear shouting coming from inside. I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter. I had no desire to invade their privacy by eavesdropping, so I waited for them to finish and come out into the hall. Before I could ask about the book, Poppy grabbed my hand and took me upstairs along with Fiona. It was apparent that both of them had already been crying about something. We went up to Flora's tower.
I
Freya
thought
was
that Poppy
laying
made
on her
it sound
back,
like
right in
the
the
dad
middle
was
of the
already
room.
in the room.
Flora and
He's
Fitz
lying.
were already there. They both
Fiona
looked
Fiona.
stoic as
Fiona
ever.
made it sound like
Felix
this guy
and
was
Penny
already
arrived
in the
shortly
room.
after we did, and then Fiona went downstairs with Poppy for some reason. I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Why did you leave so quickly? Wasn't there anything you could have done to help?
Don't take this the wrong way, but the whole ordeal is fellow family business. I'm quite sure they don't need me getting in the way at a time like that.
Okay. Tell me about Freya.
Nobody could deny her talent. She was remarkable, artistically gifted, but also highly intelligent.
Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
Was she ever interested in astronomy?
I don't think she was. The fault may well lie with me for failing to inspire her, but I think she was captivated by more tangible things here on Earth. My daughter loved her. Fiona, too. That said, in the last year or so, more and more I've begun to notice her by herself, wandering the gardens at the most peculiar hours. She must have explored every inch of the grounds 100 times over. Quite a restless spirit, I
Oh,
think.
she was looking
I'm
for
surprised
something.
She chose to live at Tangle Tower as long as she did.
She was looking for something.
I don't especially want to talk about myself. Introspection often leads to vanity.
Wait, does it?
Why don't we discuss the moons of Jupiter instead?
I'm not sure if we have time. Aren't there like 10 of them?
83.
Yeah, we don't have time.
Ah, yes, the heiress of Tangle Tower. Goodness knows what'll happen when she takes charge. I dare say she'll confiscate my telescope and replace it with a microscope.
She doesn't seem to be the type to impress her will on others.
Still, keep an eye on her. Dangerously intelligent, that one.
You sound jealous. Wait, are you two science rivals?
Oh no, we operate on very different wavelengths. Literally.
I don't trust this guy. I really don't trust this guy. I think he's being a liar. Tell me about this thing.
So, we found some research. What's up with this golden beetle? Is this something you're studying?
I can't help you, I'm afraid. I think it must be something left behind by a previous inhabitant of Tangle Tower. I'm not the first scientist to ever walk these halls, you know.
Well, it wasn't in the halls. It was in your astronomy tower.
The face of oh fuck, oh shit, they figured it out.
That's a very old book, isn't it? Looks like someone could have taken better care of it.
I like the look of a well-read book. Better than one that's never been opened.
Ah, well put.
Do not trust.
These were drawn by Freya. She must have drawn that one of Hawkshaw rather recently.
I guess.
Poppy's two closest friends. Freya looks so innocent there.
I don't trust this guy. I think he's hiding something. Yeah, this is the moment I realized I fucked up face.
Curious little thing, isn't it? Do you know what she keeps in there?
Nothing. At the moment. It was empty when we opened it.
How bizarre.
Can't a woman keep an empty egg in her room?
No, a woman cannot keep an empty egg in her room. I need to know why she has egg. I must know why she has egg. Why she have egg? Bird lady. Bird lady. Bird lady. Chat, bird lady. Bird lady. bird lady.
Oh, just beautiful. What is it?
Huh?
Sort of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
Sorry?
Your hair, dear! Which shade do you use? It's lovely! And that shape, you're really pushing the envelope.
Oh, thanks. I do what I can to offset Grimoire's beige on brown ensemble.
Detectives don't need to be brightly colored. We prefer to blend into the background.
Oh, you're the detective? Delightful.
Bird lady, bird
Pleasure.
lady, bird
Is
lady,
that short for
bird lady.
Penelope?
Officially, yes, but I never can be bothered with all 4 syllables of it. Penelope sounds a little ostentatious coming out of the mouth, don't you think?
Sure. Yeah.
So she's called
20-something
Penny.
Aquarius, love to travel, and nearly all of my friends are birds.
Travel? Where to?
Anywhere at all, as long as it has species worth studying. Ornithology, they call it. I call it the only thing I've ever been good at.
And have you studied the birds here at Tangle Tower?
But of course! Where else do you think I developed my love of the field? No matter where I go, I always find myself coming home to Tangle Tower.
Because of the birds.
Oh, no, because of him! Silly to admit, but I suppose I can't bear for us to be apart.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, don't you know? My fiancé, dear Fitz. He's not really the traveling type, you see.
Fitz Fellow.
The very one.
You're engaged to a member of the Fellow family? That's interesting.
I'm not especially interested in whatever tedious feuding goes on between our 2 families. Fitz and I find it much easier to stay out of it altogether.
Aww, she's cute.
I awoke early.
She's cute.
And headed
Suspicious as
down
fuck
to
as
the
well.
greenhouse to see Fitz.
But cute.
He's always there. Crack of dawn, every morning like clockwork.
How come?
I don't know why
That's
I
where
don't
he's
trust her.
happiest.
It's a vibes-based
That,
thing.
and he has a great deal of
Maybe it's
work
because
to do
I'm
every
also a
day,
bird.
Watering, pruning, mulching, whatever that is.
Do you help him with the work in the greenhouse?
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it. I'd probably break something.
So, you stayed with Fitz the whole day?
No. In the early afternoon, he went back inside. Rather suddenly, as it happens.
Did he say why?
He didn't. Probably just a touch of heat stroke, the poor dear. He's more delicate than you'd think.
What did you do after that?
I like the
Let's
music.
see.
I like the music here. It's very cool.
Aviary
The bird
to feed
noises
my
being
birds.
used in the music.
And how many birds are you responsible for?
Officially 4, but in truth, it's more like 400.
Can they not feed themselves?
Of course. And they often do. But I think they just like the company. As do I.
Aww.
Sometime in the
I feel like
evening,
she's just lonely
I
because
left
her
the
fiance
aviary
doesn't
and
actually
headed
like
back
her.
towards my room. But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. He was muttering something. Seemed a bit upset, the poor dear. I followed him down, but the grand hall was empty by the time I got there. Empty aside from Detective Hawkshaw, who was loitering over by the library. I don't know what it was, but she looked a little lost. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the Fellow Tower. I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path. For some reason, he was coming out of Fitz's bedroom. He looked rather lost, too. I told him I was looking for Uncle. He suggested we look up in Flora's tower room. We could see from the hallway. The door was off its hinges. I knew then something was terribly wrong. A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya. Uncle Pointer was there. Fitz, too, standing over in the corner with Fifi and Poppy.
What about Flora?
Of course, silent as ever. Uncle suggested we should leave. Give the others some space, you know. So he and I both returned to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Okay. So these people's statements aren't lining up like at all. Because they're all saying that they left before the 2 girls, but the girl says that
We can get into Penny's room now.
Now, like, right now?
like, her statement doesn't add up with everyone else.
And
Because they all said
especially
that the
fancy
teenage
cage.
girls left first. And she's saying that she and her uncle left
And
first.
it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
Bored.
I feel like I'm standing in a giant bird cage. Bird diagrams. Hand-painted.
They're beautiful. Someone really knows their stuff. They're bird cages, but the birds are coming and going freely.
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is.
It's cool. I would love this room.
Check out that butterfly.
I would love this room. This is so cool.
Looks evil.
Wow, judgmental.
No, I'm with him. The butterfly does look evil. The butterfly does, in fact, look kind of evil. Well, I don't know if there's a puzzle in
I
here.
feel like I'm standing in a giant bird. A rather magnificent bush. Somewhat cruelly confined to a stone pot.
There's a letter P carved into the side.
My little writing desk. It's kind of cute.
There's nothing written in the book, although someone's torn a page out of the middle.
She's sus. She's sus. Right, I'm not the only one that thinks that she's sus.
That's some flower.
There's something weird about it. It just feels out of place.
A brightly coloured flower with an unusual shape. Looks healthy, very healthy and well looked after. The soil in the pot looks fresh, moist, and also an unusual colour.
Ever get the feeling you're being watched?
The mannequins don't have eyes, though.
That's not a comforting sentence. Looks like nature invited itself in. Rude. Traveling cases.
Empty. All of them. It's a birdhouse.
The travelling cases are empty, like what someone would do if they don't actually travel, but want to give the illusion that they do.
Are those real birds?
Let's have a mooch.
Nope. They're wooden.
Oh?
They're using up all the perches. What if a real bird wanted to use it?
Right, let's have a look here. Each bird is a different colour. They all also have different facial expressions. So maybe it's like a family tree? We've got to try and make each bird, meaning the bottom one is probably brown. I would assume this one is the other bottom, right? The music is a vibe. This game has fucking excellent music. Green feels like a good middle. Because it's got the big wide open eye. So what would we combine with green? We combine white and green to get this colour. We'd combine red and green to get brown. Maud. SMH my head. Points. Bottom. Points. This looks correct to me, right guys? If this is a family tree and the different expressions add to each bird. Red has the same beak as blue. Green is a combination of the two. White has the same beak as yellow. White has its eyes closed, green has its open, so that one's got half closed eyes. This one's got its eyes yawning, and this one's got its eyes open, so you've got like a squinty eye. And then the colours all match up too. I think that's correct.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's like a family tree. That wasn't too hard.
Did the door open? What's in there?
Now I'll get her. A piece of paper crumpled into a ball. Red flower petals were found inside. A message is angrily scrawled onto the paper. Now I'll get her. See, I
little
said Bird
bedtime
Lady
reading.
is sus as shit. My bird powers are working
Let's see.
perfectly. My detective bird powers are working perfectly. I knew she was sus.
Romance novels, detective novels, and
What?
this one appears to be both.
Nice.
True and real. She may be evil. Bird Lady may secretly be evil, but like, she's got taste. Detective fanfiction. She's got taste. She may be evil, but she is still a girly pop.
That bed.
Does it feel warm over here, or is it just me?
No, you're right. Maybe the bed has some kind of heater.
It's not coming from the bed. It's coming from the wall.
That bed. It's like
Does it feel...
No,
It's
you're-
not coming from the bed.
a little tea set. Looks recently used.
There's warmth going through the wall. Okay.
One of the cups has tea in it.
What's in the other one?
Birdseed.
Fair and valid. So, like, this Penny is totally sus, right? Penny may be totally sus, but I still appreciate that she's cool. She's sus as shit, but she's still a bird lady.
Are they paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them. It's like a little parade of floating spirits.
Oh, whatever it is, it's playing a little trumpet.
Well, it is the music room. He's got to practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
There's another fish thing, and he's got like a little horn. That's cute. Chat, I'm gonna look at the little fish guy and his little horn. The little fish guy and his little horn. He's cute. Shiny statue of a strange creature holding a horn. There's a noticeable crack running along the length of the statue's horn. Inside the horn and the ground below are various shards of cracked glass. The same sort of cracks that's in the gramophone upstairs.
Sheet music. It's handwritten.
That's a lot of notes. Looks pretty difficult.
Probably why they're on the floor. Who plays the violin, I wonder?
Okay, so that's totally linked, right? The fact that the gramophone and that horn are both cracked.
It's pretty dusty, so I'm guessing nobody.
Hello.
Are you a ghost?
Sally! That's rude!
Unless she is a ghost.
It may come as a disappointment, but I am alive.
Ah,
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
what's your name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a pointer. And a pianist.
We'll need to ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Hey, you're pretty good.
All in the wrist. And 13 years of dedicated practice.
I like her. She's cool. Poppy is cool. I like all of the
Just-
characters. They seem cool.
There's nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
My father is Percival Pointer. The professor spends most of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Do you get on with the fellows?
2 of them. Fifi and Freya are my closest friends. We all turned 19 last year.
Do people ever leave Tango Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19...
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away. Definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi... things are more complicated for her.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer.
Oh, poor girl. She just lost her, like, one of her
3.5
best
hours of
friends.
piano practice. Soon as I wake up. Same as always.
3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
And you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs and out into the moonlight garden.
The what?
The little garden on the roof outside my room.
Was it just you up there?
No. Fitz came outside after a while. His room's on the other side. He's been teaching me about flowers.
So, did you talk to him?
Not really.
You ignored each other.
I didn't say that. Fitz and I were up in the Moonlight Garden most of
Okay.
the afternoon.
The Moonlight Garden is a
I heard
fucking
this
banger name for a part
sound.
of your house.
Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal, but different. Worse. I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there to check. Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there, so I made Fitz kick down the door. I went inside. Freya was lying on the floor.
Flora was in the room too?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, does this
So I
mean
ran
that it wasn't a
downstairs to get
stabbing as much as
The door was
whatever
still
they've done
locked,
with that
But I
horn?
knocked and shouted at her. Eventually, she let me in. The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry. First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason. The three of us went back up to
So
Flora's
I'm
tower.
fully willing
Then
to
Felix
believe
arrived.
both of the
He had
girls.
Penny with him. Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test. She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes. After she was done, she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
That's it?
That's it.
Like, I fully want to believe what both of these girls, her and Fifi, are saying. Because I think both of them are telling me the truth. At least in broadest strokes.
Feathers flashing in the light, from a sunbeam gleaming bright. I shield my eyes and turn my head, but all at once I've been misled. Light is shining on the stage, but through the railings of a cage. That's
Ooh,
me.
that was a nice
I'm almost a
poem.
murder suspect. Always thought that would be kind of cool, but it's just tedious.
Falls a little short, doesn't it?
Yeah, because of course, she
Leaves
was
drop
also
like
one
the
of the
stars
a
are
murder
saying.
suspect.
Earthly tether, slowly fraying, floating, helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet.
Ooh, I feel like if we take the time, we could interpret these poems, because that poem to me, because her name is Poppy, the poem basically means, like, spend less time in your tower, spend more time with me. Penny, her poem, to me, sort of reads as, leave, you're not happy here. You've caged yourself, and you'd be better off, like, not. That's my reading of it.
Hard of head, but free of mind. Unimprisoned, unconfined. With starry eyes, she sees beyond. Behind our walls, beneath our pond. A soul untied. It's hers, it's free. Was then, is now, will ever be.
Nice.
Between the lips, a silver spoon. A story written all too soon. The chosen dwelling of her heart, unjustly chosen to depart. Lost her liberation lays in the center of a maze.
Basically saying Fifi, because she's the heiress of the entire mansion, is trapped.
Foregone drifter, holding fast. Days as shadow seeker past. Is it bravery or surrender? Accepting that your world will render nothing darker than the gloom. Some four walls make around a room.
Basically, he's not been an adventurer for a long time.
Needless noise from tongues expel, unless within the mouth they dwell. The spoken word, unfit for dealing with the shifting form of feeling. Stand unblinking in the face of taciturn and soundless space.
I think she admires Flora from that. I understood that as admiration.
Don't look at me. I didn't break it.
Does anybody else use the music room?
Yes. I don't know who, but I can tell when somebody else has touched the piano. Those pedals.
What about them?
It's nothing. They're just unusual.
Okay.
Never seen that one before. Was it in the greenhouse?
No, we found it in Penny's room.
Right. You get some weird insects around here, but I've never seen one like that.
I'm not sure anyone has.
Freya might have. She used to keep beetles in a box in her room.
Why?
For fun, obviously.
Okay.
Is
Nice.
that Fifi's diary? I'm sure I've seen it in her room before.
That's where we found it.
Have you ever read it? Do you know what's written in there?
Nope. I'm sure she wouldn't appreciate me invading her privacy.
I thought you and Fifi were close friends.
Yeah, we are. It's just Fifi's gotten kinda impatient with me recently.
Do you know why?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure she'd tell you if you asked.
Oh, she would. She'd give it to me straight. Probably why I've been avoiding it.
Just talk to your friend. Talk
That
to your
belongs
friend.
to Flora, I think.
Just talk to your friend. That's all you need to do, is talk to your friend. She's sad because you've not been spending time with her.
I think everybody sees something different.
Did Freya ever tell you what she saw in it?
Not exactly. She said something about it being from a recurring nightmare.
Sorry, but if it was from a nightmare, why would you paint it and leave it in front of your bed?
Maybe she wanted to take control of it. Giving something a physical form can make it easier to deal with. Well, sometimes.
I'm with her.
This is a photo of
I'm with
Fifi
her
and
on that
Freya,
one.
right?
Yeah,
How come you're not in it? You're friends with them too, aren't you?
I'm not really one for photographs.
Fifi looks like she really admires Freya.
Fifi's loyalty to Freya is unshakable. Hey, that's me. Not a bad likeness.
It looks like
Aw.
you're standing in a rose bush.
It's cute.
Is there something wrong with that? It was my mother's originally.
So, why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it. Freya would borrow it too sometimes. What was inside?
Nothing.
Huh. When I first saw it, I thought it looked like Flora was holding a knife, with blood on the tip.
You don't think that anymore?
No, it was a stupid thing to say. The room was dark. I was in shock. I'm just an idiot.
But it was blood on the tip. If you hadn't said anything, maybe Fifi wouldn't have checked.
Exactly. It's stupid.
But we would have missed out on an important clue.
Is it a clue? Really? Tell me how it's a clue. Tell me how it helps. Nothing about the knife makes any sense. It's just freaking everyone out. Wish I'd never said anything.
She is correct. The knife to me feels like a misdirection by whoever did the killing. Right? The knife in the painting feels like a deliberate misdirection.
What do you make of this statue?
I know that's the only harp in the whole of Tangle Tower. I've never actually seen a real one.
Maybe it's from before your time.
Oh, definitely. You see how old this statue is?
What about the symbols? One of them looks like piano keys.
Yeah, weird.
Does this belong to you, Poppy?
Now that's not really my style, is it?
But who else would own a tape like this?
Literally anybody?
This
Is mine.
Really?
No, well, yes, it was. I gave it to Freya about a year ago.
What was on it?
Nothing. It was blank. Freya said she wanted to record something.
Any idea how it ended up underwater?
Maybe someone wanted to destroy it, but got really lazy. Don't you think that's weird? That the letter isn't addressed to anyone? Or signed by anyone?
Someone's being deliberately secretive.
Or they're trying to manipulate you?
I do think that it's kind of sus.
Right. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
I wonder what's in there.
Let's go have a look in Poppy's bedroom now. Poppy's room.
It's an octopus.
No, it's not. It has 6 legs, not 8. Don't say it.
Sextopus.
Sextopus. Hehehe.
It's a metronome for keeping time.
Ooh, this is the puzzle. A metronome puzzle.
It's ticking.
Doop, 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 doop.
Is it a bomb?
It's supposed to be ticking. Not sure what those symbols are, though.
Okay. What does that do? I feel like we can figure it out. I feel like we can do this. Is that not correct?
There we go.
Yeah, we have to get all of them lined up at the top. I thought that was probably what we had to do. Because a metronome is only one ticky thing. It's only one ticky thing. So it made no sense for there to be 4.
What happened?
Little hatch unlocked in the back.
Anything in there?
Mm-hmm. It's a photograph. Part of a photograph.
Oh, that's cute! Poppy before she went goth. The ripped photo shows a young girl with blonde hair and pink clothes. The girl in the photo is using a bright pink cassette player and matching headphones.
There's something about that pink cassette tape.
I think we can reconfront her now.
Suspicious.
Let's ask Poppy about it.
We'll do it in a sec. I need to investigate her room more.
Various handmade posters.
What do you think those symbols mean?
Hopefully, nothing. A single red rose. How very traditional.
Yeah, weird.
Various handmade.
What do you think those...
Hopefully, sheet
This
music.
piano?
It's only a few notes. I'd barely even call that music.
Yeah, it's been framed though. Must be important for some reason.
Old-fashioned street music. It's been framed and decorated with old-fashioned illustrations.
Anything in the wardrobe?
Dresses mostly. I never realized there are so many shades of black.
That is the bed of a vampire.
Shh, shh, shh. He's no vampire.
I thought vampires slept in coffins.
This is a vampire who needs firm support for their lower back.
This is real, chat. Chat. Needing support for your lower back is real.
There's a name for this kind of piano. You know, these ones that stand upright.
An upright piano?
A big glass door. Leads out into a garden. Somehow.
There's a little mechanism by the handle.
Let's look closer at this mechanism for this door. We might be able to get into the moon garden. Okay. What is the puzzle here? I feel like maybe we don't have the answer to this yet. Yeah, I feel like maybe there's going to be
guess we'll come
2
back
of
later.
these. I get the distinct feeling that there's probably, because they said there's another set of doors on the other side, right, in Fritz's room. So I think the locks are probably, I would guess, linked together.
More handwritten sheet music.
Just a bunch of clothes on the floor. Nothing weird about that.
To you.
Empty. A lamp. It is most definitely turned off.
Okay, we've looked at Poppy's room. We can now confront Poppy downstairs. J'accuse time. Time to j'accuse. Poppy, I j'accuse you.
I need to confirm something with you, Poppy.
Confirm away.
What can you tell us about this cassette tape? Is it yours?
It belongs to Freya. She liked to have music playing while she was painting, you know.
And do you know what kind of music is on this tape?
No idea. Acid jazz?
It's piano music. Sounds an awful lot like your music, to be honest.
Sure it doesn't belong to you?
Why are we even talking about this? Cassette tapes have been redundant for a good few years now.
The tape was found at the crime scene. It was in the gramophone.
It's not mine. I'd never own anything like that.
Why not?
Not my color.
Don't pretend, Poppy. We know what you look like. You used to like them.
You used to like these colors.
Ridiculous.
We need a clue to compare with the cassette tape. Something that proves Poppy used to like these colors.
We know for a fact you used to like these colours, Poppy, because we have this photo of you.
Let's take a closer look at this.
The big cassette tape is an older version. The pink cassette tape found in the crime scene mixes the big cassette case used by Poppy in this old photo. There you go.
Found at the crime scene matches the pink cassette
There we go.
used by Poppy in
It's
this
circumstantial,
old
but I feel like it's enough to just get her to admit it because she's not really trying to hide shit that
That
bad.
is not me.
Yeah, it is. I'll prove it.
We know it's you for a fact because it matches this one.
You look a little different, but Fifi and Freya are pretty recognizable. It's clearly a photo of you with your two best friends. Why'd you tear it up and then hide it?
I think the answer is pretty straightforward.
She doesn't want to
Poppy
look like
doesn't
that.
want to look like that anymore.
That's it. Makes this whole thing seem kind of irrelevant.
Maybe. It depends on the reason.
The reason she doesn't want to look like that anymore?
The passage of time is a powerful thing.
Hold
She
on.
went through her
This
girly
means
pop
that
phase
pink
and now is
cassette
going
tape does belong to
into her
Poppy.
goth
It
phase.
used to. I recorded some piano music onto it and gave it to Freya as a gift. Years ago.
Freya could have
That's
easily
cute.
been listening to this tape at the exact moment she was killed. There's gotta be a connection between the tape, the gramophone, and the murder.
There's one other thing I want to know. How did it get that crack down the middle?
I have no idea.
Okay, so we've done the suspicion on her. There's one more room down here for us to look at. The stone square.
There's a metal plaque on the bench.
Is there a message engraved on it?
I think there was at one point, but someone scratched it off.
Ooh, sus.
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one, too.
Dragon?
It's a sea serpent, turned into stone by a wizard.
Ah, if you say so. What happened to its head?
Beheaded by the same wizard.
Real and true. Real and true. They beheaded the sea serpent.
Wow. Nice cape.
You're not fellows or pointers.
I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick, Grimoire.
A private detective, grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh, nice. Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do. It's not in my
are you?
interest to discuss personal details.
Who are
Even
you,
if you're one of the
Hawkshaw?
suspects in a murder?
Welcome back, Mort.
Very well. Let us make a small exception. Ask.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours. 5.5 days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
What crime are you...
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
You really think so? As
Aw,
it happens, I
she's
completed an
sweet.
examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every
She's
single room at
sweet.
Tangle Tower.
She's
Hers is one of the last
sweet.
on my list.
Did you find anything unusual?
Detective
Nothing
Hawkshaw,
but
you're a
thin
big
layer of
softie, really.
dust
I trust that
in
you
an
are.
atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window. Didn't say a word, although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too?
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the
I've just
day?
noticed how wibbly
Not
the lines are in the line art, and I think that's very cool.
Towards the early
The fact that
evening,
everything is kind of
examination
like
the
always
library
moving is
was
like a really cool art
unexpectedly
style.
disrupted. Sounds of
I wish I
running,
knew how they
wailing,
do
shouting,
that. Line
so
boil. I
full
think
of
it's called
I
line
vacated the
broil.
library, but
Or
before I
line
could begin my
boil.
ascent,
I
Professor
wish I knew how to
Pointer
do that
appeared.
with my art.
Emerged from the pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase.
See, that's what makes me think that the uncle
More
is...
so than
the
at
pointer
any
guy
moment
is
prior,
lying.
I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled, that much was clear, but sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Okay. She's kind of cool. I think she's kind of cool.
These plants are giving off a relaxing smell.
I didn't know we were supposed to be smelling things.
You ever see a mushroom that big?
That is a big mushroom.
Not in real life.
That's a big mushroom.
It's Tangle Tower. Or at least it's the mansion at the base of Tangle Tower. A giant glowing gemstone full of plants.
That's a cool ass design for a greenhouse.
AKA a greenhouse.
That is a cool ass design for a greenhouse.
Is that a clock?
If it is, it's a clock with 4 faces.
Oh?
I'm guessing it
Oh.
doesn't tell the time.
What is this for then? What are you?
So what does it do?
What are you, weird clock? What secrets do you hold? Oh, so this is... Oof. I hope your internet fixes itself, Morse. What are the symbols mean? Because this looks like a 2, maybe, or a 9? Oh wait, no, it's 12. Because that's a 1 and a 2. That has got to be a 3. Is that a 9 or a 6? I think it's a 9. And that makes this the 6. Yeah, I can see a 6 in there. The patterns look like shapes. Yeah, so 12, 9, 3, and 6. Ooh, that was cool. That's cool.
I'm impressed.
That's cool.
What's in the box?
A little tool thing? Looks like a telescope, but I'm not actually sure what it is.
A small brass tool with a curved glass lens. It has a screw at the base. Can we meet the last resident we've got to meet?
Bags of soil.
It's so blue. Is that fruit? It's shaped like fruit.
No, it's
Too
like
shiny to be fruit. I think it's glowing a little too.
Safe to eat, do you think?
I'm gonna say no.
But let me
Hanging
eat
baskets.
the glowy
They're so high
fruit.
up.
I won't eat the glowy fruit.
To you, maybe.
I won't eat it.
You're only 2 inches taller than me.
2 inches makes all the difference.
I won't eat the
This
glowy
one's in a
fruit.
little pot.
Okay, that is definitely not edible.
It looks like a gemstone, don't you think?
A potted fruit with a hard gemstone-like skin. The soil in the pot is an unusual blue colour.
A little chart of, actually I have no idea what it's about.
I have no clue what any of these mean. I feel like we don't
What do
have the
you make of it?
info for that.
Not a whole lot.
Oh, I didn't notice him in the background standing there ominously.
Don't move. We're being watched.
I didn't
Yeah,
notice
I
that
see.
man standing there ominously. Ominously
He's
standing
a little
there.
too big to hide in the bushes.
I did not notice the man standing
Is
ominously in the
anyone going to say
background.
anything? Or shall
I
we
would
just
die
stand
in a
around
horror
staring at each
movie.
other?
Right.
I would
sorry.
die in a horror movie.
Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitzfellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm. And why are you so tall?
I don't know.
You work here.
He big
as the
boy.
gardener.
I
He
don't
big
get
boy.
paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants?
He
They're
big
all
boy.
Kinda weird.
Right.
Large.
Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say that again, but like condense it as if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA, sometimes.
Alteration? Like mutation?
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No, I'm just the gardener.
Okay. How do we feel about him?
I was in my greenhouse.
I don't know how I feel about him.
weeding.
Well, no, I do.
Sounds
But,
exciting.
like,
Was anyone else
I don't
around?
think he's anything to do
Not
with
at
the murder.
first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside.
Penelope is
to weed the
lucky.
main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
He big boy. I knew I liked Penelope. Oh, Penny. Even if she does turn out to be evil, she has good taste. This is Penny's
I
fiance.
was up in the rooftop garden.
I'll fight her.
It was quiet.
I'll do it.
And then
I'll do it.
wasn't. I
I'll
can't
do it.
describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't
I'll
sound
do it. I'll fight her.
human. We thought it
Bird
was
person
coming
fight.
from Flora's
Bird person
tower.
fight.
So we went up
Over
there.
plant man.
We?
Bird
was
person
with
fight
me.
over plant man.
Did I not mention that? Flora's room was locked.
Yeah, it's like the
That's
slugs in
normal. She
Bioshock,
usually
basically.
locks
The
it from
water
the
is
inside.
DNA
I
changing.
knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back. Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
Okay.
Fitz's room is unlocked. It's up in the fellow tower.
This could be interesting.
Let's go now. We'll go investigate Big Boy room. His room is sad. His room is sad. This is the saddest room we've been in.
An empty glass and an empty plate.
Looking at it is making me want to cry.
Why?
I don't know. That poor plant.
Looks pretty healthy to me.
Healthy, but sad. I think it would rather be outside.
It's a little handmade card. Someone's drawn a heart on the front. Inside it says, "To Fitz, from PP."
Hello.
Not hidden very well, is it?
Doesn't need to be. It's locked.
Okay, lockbox.
It's a combination lock.
Yeah, he did have a lot of helpful information, the gardener did, I think.
Sort of.
I trust his telling of events, just like how I trust the two girls' telling of events. PP, which could be two different people. Because there's Penny and Poppy. I don't have a PP command. I do not have a PP command. That would be very out of character for me. Right, shape. We're trying to make shape, I assume. Okay, so that leaf. Does this leaf exist? What? We're trying to find these leaf shapes, right? So this has got to be this one, because that's that shape directly. Does this fit? It does. So this shape leaf is 100%. This and this, what goes up here? The teardrop shape, so that is correct. And this shape goes in there, goes in there. Okay, so it's this one.
That's done it.
Yeah, there you go. That was a cool puzzle where you had to try and use the same puzzle pieces to make loads of different leaf shapes. That was cool. I think that was cool.
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. Hold on. Huh, that's kind of ominous.
A metal gardening trowel with a decorative pattern. There's a decorative pattern engraved into it. The letters either side of a heart. PP and FF.
It's locked, but it leads outside.
I thought we were halfway up a tower.
We are.
What's that thing by the handle?
We know the code to this one, I assume. It was...
It made a noise.
I guess that was right. And the door's still locked.
I still feel like we made some sort of progress.
Yeah, we go to the other... Mort! Bad Mort. Bad. Bad Mort. Don't make me get the bonk hammer. I'll do it. I'll get the bonk
A
hammer.
big glass door leads out.
There's a little mechanism.
We know the code for this side now too. From that. It was this, 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 and this.
Something happened.
That must be it. Finally, it's open.
Whatever's on the other side better be worth it.
Yeah, we had to open both doors in order for the middle to open.
A little pond.
It looks really, really deep for some reason. See those metal bars around the edges too?
Oh yeah. What do you suppose they're for?
Nothing anymore. Looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it.
Or something escaped.
It's a rose bush, growing on a little patch of bluish soil. Apart from a couple of loose petals on one side, the whole thing looks very well cared for.
The roses are bright red too.
Now, aren't roses normally that color?
Exactly. That's one big dragonfly.
Or one very small dragon?
Giant stone frog. Love it.
Ah, he's got his tongue out like he's catching snowflakes.
Except those aren't snowflakes. They're feathers.
Oh. Oh, who has feathers? Who has bird friends? Who has bird friends?
It's another little statue, doing a really bad job of hiding in the bushes.
He's playing a lute this time.
He's also wearing headphones.
Well, they're not part of the statue. And they're not headphones. They're earmuffs.
A slightly weathered statue of a strange creature holding a lute. A pair of earmuffs have been placed on the head of the statue.
Trees. On a roof.
In a garden.
In a garden. On a roof. Stone pillars, or what's left of them.
I think that's really cool.
Oh good, a bridge. I'm glad to know there's a way to get across that tiny, tiny pond.
Not all bridges are about getting across stuff.
It's the door into Fitz's room.
One of only 2 ways to get into the garden.
Oh yeah.
And the door to Penelope's room, which is the other way to get into the garden. I would also love to have a mini garden on a mini roof in my house. That would be cool. Also, yes, I have feathers, but that's not what I meant. I meant that this penny is sus. Penny is sus.
I feel like I'm standing in a giant birdcage.
There used to be all kinds of birds here at Tangle Tower. The most fascinating breeds, all totally unique.
Used to be? There are birds all over the place.
Most of them are rather ordinary, I'm afraid.
What happened to the non-ordinary ones?
That is a very good question.
Huh. Last game, we found out, in the prequel game, we found out about a group of people who were hunting cryptid-like creatures. So are we thinking that maybe this is continuing that plot, and we're following a different cryptid hunter that killed off the original birds from the area? Because they talk about this bird.
Somebody taking an interest in extinct animals. Extinct? Oh, yes. The book is very old. Most of the birds in it are long gone.
Well, what about this bird, though? The ink dip.
This one? Well, it was thought to be extinct for a long time. Then one was found here at Tangle Tower.
So it's not extinct.
You misunderstand. It was the last one. The very last.
Oh.
Aww.
Not a fan of insects myself. Whose research is this?
We were hoping you might know.
No, can't say I... Freya, perhaps. I know she was always very fond of grubby little things like this.
Noted.
Okay.
I must say the girls are awfully well behaved today. I think they know we're in the presence of company.
They belong to you? Why do you keep them in a cage?
They need a special diet, particular treatment. I let them out to fly occasionally, of course. But they're all one of a kind. I couldn't let anything happen to them.
Do they have names?
Of course. Let me introduce you to Tabitha, Tamara, and Tatiana.
I've already forgotten all 3 of those names.
Which one is which?
Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is the oldest, Tabitha is the most patient, and Tamara has the best sense of rhythm.
Glad we cleared that up.
What about the one on your head?
On my head? He's just my hat. He doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat?
Lady got bird hat. Lady got a hat that's shaped like a bird.
That's rather strange now, isn't it?
We found it in your room.
Just lying around, was it?
Nope. You'd hidden it, but we found it.
We do that.
Who's the her in the message? And what's the deal with the petals?
It's really none of your business. Very nice.
We're trying to figure out to get her to snap.
All of them. Even this one of...
Yes.
We're trying to get her to snap.
Yes, it's my my flower.
You don't like it?
I'm no good at caring for plants. I forget to water them. Birds are much easier. They're a lot more vocal when they get thirsty.
Do you at least like the look of the flower?
Yeah, she's pissed, because I'm pretty sure.
The colors? The shape of it? Between you and me, I think it's a little vulgar.
Lady, have you not realised that your fiancé got you a plant that's supposed to look like you? I think what's happening here is that she thinks her fiancé doesn't like her, and that he likes the goth one, because him and the goth one are close friends. But he does like her. He even made her, because if you look at the shape of the plant...
Yes, it's my...
You don't.
I'm no birds are much.
If you look at the shape of the plant...
Colors? Between you and me.
The plant is made to shaped like her. He made her a flower that is shaped to look like her. He specifically bred a plant to look like her. That's romantic as shit. That's very romantic.
Gaudy old thing, isn't it? Flora seems very fond of it. I've never understood why. But then I could say the same thing about her husband.
Heyo!
I doubt Freya intended it, but the overall effect is a little unsettling. Don't you think? It's Flora that's the problem. She's an inescapably haunting presence, bless her.
Yeah, like the flower, it's shaped like her, and the bottom of it is blue, like her skirt. It's a flower shaped like her. That's like an incredibly sweet thing.
Oh, did Fitz show you that?
Not exactly.
We found it hidden under his bed.
Ah, right. Ooh, delightful. More of a gemstone than a fruit, isn't it?
Inedible, too, I think.
Yes. At one point I thought Fitz might be growing them to sell them. But honestly, I think he just likes the way they look. Hello. Who penned this juicy little number?
We don't know. It's not signed.
An anonymous
I still think that
letter?
she's sus.
Classic clue.
I think she's sus, but I don't know what she's
There's
doing.
something about those petals we found in Penny's room. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Penny, j'accuse time.
So, yeah, we found this.
Oh, that's nothing.
You wrote, "Now I'll get her," on a piece of paper and hid it in your room. That's not nothing.
Actually, it's not the message I wanted to ask about. It's those red flower petals.
The petals.
They're from
They're
Red Roses.
And there's only one place in Tango Tower with red roses.
We know where you've been
Need a
up to,
clue.
lady.
Something that shows the roses and who they belong to.
We know what you're up to, lady.
That's not right.
Oh, is it not? I don't have evidence of the red wing. No, the red roses, do I? I fucking love the music in this room. It's so pretty. The slide whistle is a good touch. I wish I could like make the noises that they're making in this song. I don't think I could, but like I wish I could because this is banger.
That's not right. But it's not right. That's not right.
She did, but we're looking for evidence of the red roses. Oh, there it is. It's in Freya's drawings.
It's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the rooftop garden. See what Fitz is holding?
I can't imagine what.
I thought maybe we'd categorized
Doesn't
the
matter.
plant, the red
I couldn't
roses
have taken
itself.
anything from the rooftop
And I was
garden.
like, is the game
It's only
glitched? But no,
accessible
it's
from
just that.
Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access?
Your
Is it
birdies.
really only accessible from those 2 bedrooms?
For most people, it would be. But don't forget, Penny's the resident ornithologist.
My dears, what are you accusing me of?
Lady, we know what you've done. Was used to spy on Poppy and Fritz. And steal evidence from
Penny's
them.
birds was used to spy on.
Also,
Poppy
yeah,
and
the
Fritz
goth did
and
say
steal
that
evidence
she
from
heard a
them.
loud noise that
We
sounded
know
like
those two
drilling
have been
metal,
spending
but
time together
worse.
in the rooftop garden.
I think that's
I'm
whatever's
guessing
smashed
you got
the gramophone.
paranoid. Wanted to know what they were up to.
I'm just not the jealous type. I would never suspect Fitz of anything like that. Besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
We need a clue to compare with Penny's birds. Something to prove one of them has been in the rooftop garden.
We know that they have because we have the feathers.
Let's take a closer look at these.
The yellow feather was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the
This
rooftop
yellow
garden.
feather was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
Yeah, like that. We have your
I
bird's feathers
Can't
up there, lady.
stand it! Knowing the 2 of them are hidden away up there in their private little garden. I couldn't risk spying on them myself, so I asked dear Tabitha to do it for me. I knew she'd be able to bring me back some evidence.
Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little?
You don't understand. Fitz is slipping away from me. He's so quiet with me these days, but being with Poppy seems to bring him out of his shell. I don't know what he sees in her miserable little... I apologize. This really isn't your burden to bear.
So even if he might not be in love with her now, but he might have been at one point. God, the music in this room is so good. We can go ask the fiance. Hello, Fritz. We can...
Penelope is my fiancée.
Don't take this the wrong way, but Penny doesn't really strike me as your type.
She's not who she pretends to be. People think she's... well, they make assumptions.
And how's the relationship doing recently?
Good. It's good. Poppy and I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an average of 3 words per sentence. Oh, you're like 2 peas in a pod.
She's very kind, and she has an interest in plants. Unusual flowers, mostly. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong?
See, that's the thing, is that I don't think that he does like Poppy. I think Poppy might have a crush on him. I think Poppy has a crush on him. I think he likes his fiancée. He's just, like, strong and silent type. Penny is jealous over nothing, basically.
Have you met this guy, Fitz? Shifty eyes, doesn't say a lot. Totally suspicious, if you ask me.
That's me.
Yeah, it was a joke. I was joking.
Oh. I see.
He doesn't
was
get
always
jokes.
kind
Don't joke at this
to
man.
She'd come into the greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
One of my jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them. Freya brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, put all the troublemakers in there. Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away. I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind.
I feel like you can trust his judgment on people.
Fifi doesn't like me.
What did you do?
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know.
Oh, that's
I
sweet.
imagine you don't visit
He
the
just
astronomy
wants-
tower too often.
He just wants people to like
No,
him.
but I still see Pointer, sometimes. He's always curious about what I'm growing in the greenhouse. Asks me about the birds, too, and insects. He's pretty clued up on his evolutionary biology.
I didn't think there was much overlap between astronomy and biology.
Ah, that silence says everything. Right? That silence says everything. That look that he just said says he's told you he's a. I think my assumption was correct. That Pointer is lying about being an astronomer. Like, I think he's lying about being an astronomer, and the bugs thing actually did start with him.
Felix is a contradiction. His loyalties are placed firmly within the realm of materialism, money, property. But his ego relies on an entirely fraudulent self-image, don't you think?
I was just about to say the same thing.
I like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Do you think she had anything to do with the murder?
There's no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any additional suffering for anyone.
Aww.
We found these up in the rooftop garden. Do you know how long they've been there?
No, it could have been a long time. We don't ever really clear up the rooftop garden.
Why not?
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be left alone. A flower.
Yeah, it's a flower. We found it in Penny's room.
Okay.
Mean anything to you?
Why would it?
Come on.
I don't really go into Penny's room or anywhere in Pointer Tower. I just don't have a reason to. Those petals, they,
What?
they're red.
Don't pretend you do not know.
Misfits?
Don't pretend you don't know.
Yeah.
Do you...
You're making me
I
dislike
keep all
you.
my tools in the greenhouse.
That wasn't what she asked.
This is a good example of how things work. I mix that soil here in the greenhouse. It's made with water from the lake.
And it makes the fruit grow all shiny and gem-stony.
Sometimes. You never really know what's going to happen.
And what do you do with this shiny, inedible fruit?
You look at it.
Don't trust you. You're being shady with me now, mate.
Penelope's 3 favorite birds. She's very protective over them.
Are they, like, her pets? Do they have names?
Oh, they have names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
I do not.
You're
I've
making
seen
me not
beetles
like
with
you as
brightly
much.
colored shells, metallic shells even. They're relatively common, especially around here. There's a difference between
Okay, maybe he
that and
doesn't
actual
actually give that
gold.
much of a shit about
It
his
can't be
fiance.
actual gold. Gold is just inside
Maybe
the
they
earth
are
or
just, like,
whatever.
wildly
You can't
incompatible.
make it. It's called alchemy. It was a whole thing.
Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see? Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've tried, in the past. It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Fitz, one of these drawings is of you? In the rooftop garden, I think? With Poppy.
Mm-hmm. Are we done?
You've really got nothing else for me to see.
That's a handsome beetle. Looks like he might have magic powers.
I liked him, and now I'm not sure how I feel about Fritz now. He's kind of like gone down in my appreciation of him by how much he seems to not listen to what his fiance's got to say.
What's
Is this yours?
It looks like it might be a telescope. Thought you might know something about it.
Well, it certainly is a telescope. It has a part there to screw onto a tripod, you see. It's rather small, though. I'm not sure you could see many stars with it.
No, probably not.
Okay. What have we got that we can use for you?
Freya was well acquainted with the abstract, I'll say that much.
What does it look like to you?
To me, it's a big, red thing.
Wait.
What a fascinating interpretation.
Wait.
He's right, though.
Look at the
It
painting.
is a big red thing.
Look at the painting. I've just realised, if you look at the painting closely, that could totally be the other detective. Right? That could totally be the other detective from behind. This is her cloak, her red cloak, and then her hair is that shape. Like, that could totally be the detective, the other detective. It's not as abstract as they're making it out to be. I feel like we just need to ask more people about him. Let's ask his daughter some more questions. Hi, Poppy. Tell me about Fritz.
Softly does the flower grow, all in time, and time is slow. Rest a seed within the earth, but do not rush its gentle birth. Hour by hour, day by day, tune your heart to nature's way.
Okay.
Do you know where those earmuffs came from?
I put them there.
Why?
I found them lying around. I think they belong to Fitz. I put them on the statue so he'd see them. I thought they looked like headphones, like he's in the recording studio with his guitar. No?
If they do belong to Fitz, he hasn't taken them back yet. When did you find them?
This morning.
Where?
I don't know, in a hallway. I can't remember exactly. Is that a gardening trowel?
Yeah. I think
Huh.
it belongs to Fitz.
Really? Huh. Never seen him use it.
I think the trouble is with Penny and Fritz is that they're both wildly incompatible with each other. Fritz is like, they need someone who's both into the interests that they're into, I think.
Did you find that in Fifi's room?
No? Should we have?
No, it's just... It looks like something she'd use, don't you think? Yeah, it's mine.
Can you play the tune for us?
Sure. It's literally 8 notes. I have it memorized.
Da, 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 da. Okay. I feel like we need to talk to Fifi again. We haven't talked to her in a while. Fifi, we need information. Information.
Name, Poppy Pointer. Age 19.
This is such a good
Profession
voice.
Oh. Apparently, Poppy has defaced my notes. Under profession, I had, of course, originally written pianist, but she has crossed that out and written the ghost of Christmas yet to come. Name: Penelope Pointer. Age: 27. Profession: ornithologist. Likes: birds. Dislikes: insects. Notes: Penelope is very beautiful. I have never had very much in common with her.
Aww.
Name: Percival Pointer.
Aww.
Age: 57.
She makes me feel sad
Profession:
for her.
none.
I've lived her
I'm
life.
pretty sure he's an astronomer.
Oh, yes, of course. How uncharacteristically forgetful of me.
She knows that he's
Name:
bullshitting.
Fitzfellow. Age: 24. Profession:
Oh, Fritz is-
cryptobotanist.
he's
Likes
also
oil,
younger
dislikes
than
electric
Penny.
lights.
Hang on. Cryptobotanist? I thought he was just a gardener.
That may well be his preferred label. Mine, however, is more accurate.
Do you and Fitz not see eye to eye, Fifi?
We do not.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. He's well over 6 foot and you've got to be just barely 5.
So, what's your problem with him?
Exactly 1 week ago, I witnessed him sneaking up Pointer Tower. He was making every effort to avoid detection.
So?
He was also carrying a knife. Name:
He
Fred
wasn't
Fowler.
carrying the knife, he was carrying the
Age:
palette knife,
19.
right?
Profession: artist. Deceased. Understand this. Most people find me difficult. They exhibit a noticeable degree of discomfort when talking to me. There it is. Freya, who had a way of being an exception to any given rule, was not at all like this. She is very important, and I will not rest until I understand what has happened to her.
Did you spend a lot of time with Freya recently?
I will say this. In the past year, Freya became 1. Increasingly independent, and 2. Increasingly isolated.
Do you know why?
I do not. If you are looking for a speculative, empathetic opinion, try asking Poppy instead.
The 3 of you are friends.
We are of a similar age, and all highly gifted. 1 scientist, 1 artist, and 1 musician.
Sounds like quite a team.
Name: Fiona Fellow. Age:
Okay.
19.
We're getting a lot of
Profession:
just base information from
amateur
Fiona.
microbiologist. Likes: the meaningful archiving of information.
I feel like we're
Dislikes:
just getting a lot of
the
base
superfluous
information
window
from her.
dressing accompanying the majority of human contact. Notes: kindly disregard the polysyllabic form of my given forename and refer to me instead as Fifi.
How come you prefer Fifi?
How come you prefer grimoire?
How are you related to the other fellows?
Fitz is my cousin. His father, a man named Flint, was my uncle.
Was?
I do not know if Flint is alive or not. He left Tangle Tower a long time ago.
And what about Freya? How are you related to her?
We share exactly 1 grandparent.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, she's just very obviously autistic and like prefers to do things analytically.
Likes:
I don't see why people would be annoyed by her either. But there's the trouble. I am also autistic.
The inescapable
I'm just like
realities of
I
human
see
existence.
myself in
Notes:
Fifi a lot.
Felix is my father and legal guardian.
And, is he a good dad?
I have no point of comparison, but I would say no.
No? Why not?
You asked me a binary question. Do not get upset that I've provided one of the 2 possible answers.
What makes him a bad father, Fifi?
He has trouble expressing his emotions, and something of a willful detachment from reality.
Huh. Just like you, then.
Grimoire.
No, he is quite correct. Name: Flora Fellow.
And we're asking about her mum and dad now.
24. Profession: unknown. Likes: unknown. Dislikes: unknown.
Isn't she your mother? How do you not know anything?
I believe other people may have discovered methods of reaching her, but I have little capacity for interpreting nonverbal communication.
And how long has Flora been... non-verbal?
She has always been quiet. willing to speak when necessary, but not more.
So what happened to make her stop talking entirely?
She suffered a great loss, something she has been unable to move beyond.
Aww. Aww. That's gotta be really fucking hard for their relationship, because her mum's gone fully non-verbal from, like, I'm assuming the death of the bird that she cares about. You know, the bird that's in her book, because it's her book, the one that has the bird with the red-tipped feathers, the ink dip bird. She's carrying the feather in the painting, I'm pretty sure, from that bird. So I'm pretty sure that that bird, when it went extinct, is what made Flora go non-verbal. And Fifi obviously has literally just said she can't figure out non-verbal communication. So that's got to have, like, decimated their relationship. That's really sad. That's really sad.
What's wrong?
Earmuffs do not go on statues. That blade.
It's a troll for gardening.
It is. This belongs to Professor Pointer, does it not?
No, I don't think so.
Who else would own such a pointless little telescope?
It's a telescope.
Oh yes, it has a telescopic lens. It could only be used for looking at things that are far away.
Okay.
Who is that in the photo?
I'm quite sure that I have no idea. Why did Poppy leave shards of glass all over this statue?
What makes you think it was Poppy?
The statue lives in the music room. Who else would it be?
Okay.
Now this is interesting. Where did you find it?
In the astronomy tower.
And yet, it does not concern the field of astronomy.
She's being really sneaky with trying to hint to us that he's not an astronomer.
Nope.
In fact, you could even say that entomology is the exact opposite of astronomy.
Yeah, you could.
I would not say that, however.
Oh, you wouldn't?
No, it would be quite naive. To study science in any field is to study the connections between all matter in the universe, living or inanimate.
She's trying to hint to us that he's not an astronomer.
My book.
And what's in it?
Pages.
Do you know who was reading this book?
It belongs to my mother.
And she left it in the library?
No, my mother has not been in the library for some time. This photograph is my favorite photograph.
So, why'd you rip it in half?
That was not me. Besides, it was not a half that was ripped off. It was only a third. There is a drawing of me, a drawing of Detective Hawkshaw, and a drawing of Poppy and Fitz.
Ah. This is like... The voice acting for her in particular is particularly good in my opinion because they've got a flat affect while not seeming like stereotypical. To me at least. Like they've managed to get across the fact that she has a flat affect really well without it seeming like they're making fun of it.
It is a model of Freya, made by my father.
A model of Flora, you mean?
And a man with a beard. And a little red and white creature.
Why would my father make a model of Freya? A wooden carving of my father, made by my father. Although, now that I look at it, I do not understand how he was able to paint the red parts without any red paint.
Fifi, did you test the red paint in this pot?
Yes, I did. I discovered it too was blood, not paint.
A whole pot full of blood?
Not a whole pot. It is only partially full.
Yeah, but still. Doesn't that freak you out?
No. In fact, it may be considered rather reassuring.
Yeah, because it means that the blood didn't come from Freya. The blood isn't Freya's.
The red paint on the brush is not paint. It is blood. Same for the palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
I do not know the answer.
The dad swapped the paints. Her dad swapped the paints, right?
That belongs to my mother. I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found in the garden and in the Grand Hall.
Yeah, what's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs.
Valid and real.
Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed the test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint,
So why is
but
there
blood.
blood in the
What made
dad's
you want to
paint?
test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course. This
Okay.
belongs to Poppy. In fact, she owns a number of cassette tapes.
What happened to it, though?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Right, but why?
I do not know why. The gramophone belongs to Poppy, but I believe she gave it to my mother,
Huh.
and my mother often loaned it to Freya. Or maybe it is the other way around.
When did it get cracked?
I cannot pinpoint it exactly. All I know is that it must have happened sometime in the last 2 days.
What else can we talk about here?
It is a flower. It reminds me of something, but I cannot say what.
I guess she has nothing else to say.
There's something about that diary we found in something.
Let's ask her about it.
There's
Oh.
something about the report of Fitz going up Pointer Tower. Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
We'll ask Fifi first because we're here.
Is this your diary, Fifi? We found it in your bedroom.
Of course it is mine. Ridiculous question.
Why is it locked up like that?
You seriously require an explanation. Very well. A fairly common concept, the so-called secret diary, is favored in particular by girls between the ages of 10
So, there are secrets written in here?
and this particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
It's Fifi's diary, and she has
has
written in it.
it.
I'm not sure about that.
Me neither.
This particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
It's somebody else's diary.
How could you arrive at that conclusion? It is kept in my bedroom. It is mine.
We need a clue to compare with the diary.
Oh,
Something to prove
it's
who the
Flora's
original owner
diary.
Was.
That makes sense. It's Flora's diary.
Let's
it's
take a
in this
closer look at
picture.
this.
This blue book. This blue book is the same as the secret diary, which proves it belonged to Freya.
This blue book is the same thing as the secret diary, which proves it belonged to Freya.
You were hiding Freya's diary in your room, and you kept it locked, too.
Why would I do either of these things?
Fifi didn't want to see anyone to see. Didn't want anyone to see personal secrets that's hidden in
Fifi
Freya's diary.
didn't want anyone to see personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Is this true, Fifi?
I know Freya was your friend, but if you're trying to hide something,
You did not know Freya, so this might be difficult to understand. She did her own thing, in her own way. By concealing Freya's written accounts, it is simply my intention to preserve her innocence.
Innocence?
Might be easier if you just let us read the diary, Fifi.
Very well. I will open it. However, as you read it, please remember, Freya was the most kind and the most wise person I have ever known.
Alright, Fifi unlocked the diary.
What's going to be in here?
Finally. What's in there?
It's back, in the flesh this time. Was it me? Did I let it out? Maybe I should rip up that painting. Soulbearer works. Impressive little thing. I have 2 now. Need 2 more. Found my way into the middle. Surprisingly simple compared to the heart. I saw them, all 5, eyes blacked out. Despite everything, I still have a promise to keep. I'll do my best. She could do with a little company. Oh. And that chap, with that bomb of information, is where we're going to end tonight. That is where we're going to finish for tonight. Because, A, it's getting late, and B, I think now's a good point to stop. We've still got plenty of people still left to interrogate. And we still don't quite know who the murderer is, even if we have suspicions. We'll probably pick up again tomorrow, if I'm completely honest. We'll probably pick up again tomorrow. Who have we got to raid into? This one, I was expecting to finish it in 1 episode like we did for the last one. But it is simply longer. This is just a longer game. I think it's like nice though. Let's raid Miss Rabbit again because she's playing a game that's kind of interesting. Right. I'm excited to finish this one though, because this has been super cool. So we'll probably play it again tomorrow. Right. I will see you all tomorrow. And I have been Pigeon Wishes, your resident pigeon fae from the UK. Have a good night, everyone.